guys, welcome to another episode in the deep playthrough of AC Unity. We are starting a little side quest, joining the cult of Baphomet, or the ritual of Baphomet. But before doing that, starting it with that dude over there, who is very diligently writing stuff. Check out his index finger. He really is making the gesture like hold this thought. Only thing is that he's not writing on paper, he's actually writing on the table. But yeah, you cannot have it all. Anyways, before doing that, I saw that there were some items that we can interact with. So let's check it out. Assassins report. Rumors persist as to the continued existence of a cult of Baphomet in Paris. I have myself heard references to a secret entry to a shrine located in one of the Isle's cemeteries. Some speak as well of a member of the cult who proselytizes in a tavern. I think proselytize is that's recruit, I would think. Because we were also talking in the earlier Baphomet mission, dealing with a guy in a tavern. Convert or attempt to convert from one religion, belief or opinion to another. Proselytize. Anywho, interesting. And then let's read this one. Old diary, 21 July. I've questioned some priests who also believe that there still exist followers of Baphomet here on our islets. 31 of August, I seem to discern odd silhouettes in the cemetery. I dared not approach, lest I put my life at risk. 1st of September, I followed what I believed was a member of the cult. He disappeared into a blind alley. 5 October, rumors of one who brings initiates into the order. He is said to haunt taverns and unsavory locals. Maybe that previous mission I did in the previous episode for Baphomet, it actually had, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 2 starting icons. And once I picked one and completed that first mission, the other one disappeared. What could be is that it indeed was that guy I met him in a tavern, recruiting people like Arno now, and that second start icon of the mission was just a random other tavern, because he apparently, according to these notes, he frequents unsavory locals and taverns and stuff to proselytize, whatever it is, new recruits. So that could be the reason. Either it's a glitch in the game, 2 starting icons, or this could be a reason for having multiple starting icons for that first mission in the previous episode. Rumors persist of a cult. I've myself heard reference shrine. Some speak as well of a member. Yeah, I was just reading this again because I was wondering whether it would be members who proselytize in a tavern or taverns, or one member. Because if it would have been members, that would be more of a reason indeed that there were multiple starting icons in the first mission of this little storyline. Anyways, I'm really overthinking that multiple starting icon thing from the previous episode way too much. Let's start this one. Here we go.
I've done some research. An ancient cult. Right here! It's all there on the table.
Alright, a summary of the medieval Inquisition into the Templar Order 1307. Yes, in their profound conviction, the Grand Master of the Order of the Templars worshipped the Baphomet and caused it to be worshipped by their initiates. Yes, there existed in the past and there may be still in the present assemblies which are presided over by this figure with head of goat seated on a throne and crowned by a flaming torch between its horns. Alright, I already read these notes actually in an earlier episode, way earlier, when I was just randomly hunting for loot chests over here. And then these notes were also already there. Anyways, how do I start the quest? Ah, I need to go to the icon over there. And let's see where the icon is. Let's try to do it by memory, going there or ahead, so that I also really remember the city more and also learn the city better, because I actually have to pay attention to streets and landmarks and buildings to know my way around instead of blindly following a HUD icon. So it's simply pretty simple. I go to the bridge and then the cemetery. Ah, and there indeed you have like that stairs down below, and that's where the cult resides. I'm pretty sure. And there was one thing I wanted to check, and that is Paris stories. I want to read the description. The secretive mystical society, the cult of Baphomet, has historical ties to the Knights Templar. It appears that this cult continues to exist in Paris, celebrating rituals in a secret subterranean shrine located beneath the cemetery. Infiltrate their ritual and eliminate any Templars found there. Why would I want to kill the Templars? I don't understand. Find the cult of Baphomet. Alright, that's what we did. I also want to read, after each murder mystery, you actually get like a summary of the case, which is pretty cool. So let's read that. Ah, that's actually in the database. This one. Case summary. Descendants of some well-known... This is from the previous episode, but it's nice for full closure. Descendants of some well-known medieval inquisitors had been living peacefully under aliases, anagrams of their forefathers' names, until recently when one of them, Bertrand Grimani, descendant of de Marigny, foolishly gave an interview to a city paper. The article exposed his address and he was subsequently murdered. A large bloody Roman numeral 1 inscribed on his wall. Right, I didn't, yeah, that's bad, but I didn't get that clue, the numeral 1. I missed that one. I did find another body with a numeral 2, but alright. However, Grimani managed to wrest a pendant with a key away from his murderer in the struggle. Grimani's friend, Paul Tarragon, the first body discovered and descendant of Denot Jarret, was then murdered, and a bloody Roman numeral 2 left behind. The third descendant, Monsieur de Prassy from de Paris, would have doubtless suffered the same fate but managed to fight off the attacker. A blood trail leads to the murderer, Anne de Molay. Ah, she's actually, and this is why I read these case summaries, it gives like additional information. She's actually a descendant of de Molay, and that is the guy who in the prologue ended up at the stake. He was like the a Templar leader. When all the Templars were rounded up and yeah, their possessions impounded or yeah, just taken by the, I think, French king who was in financial troubles. A blood trail leads to the murderer and the Molay. I meant, by the way, not impounded but confiscated. That's the word I was looking for. Anne de Molay, a descendant of the famous Templar victim of the medieval inquisitors. She had taken vengeance on the descendants of her forebears. torturers. It's pretty interesting because also in that prologue, when Jacques de Molay ends up on the stake, he actually expresses a curse towards the king and maybe all of the inquisitors, saying you will be cursed until the 13th generation or something. So that would be pretty cool if indeed this woman, Anne de Molay, is, or if these descendants that were killed now are indeed the 13th generation after those inquisitor prosecutions or prosecutors. Well, if they are like the 13th generation descendants of them, that would be really cool. That this little murder mystery then fully ties into what, a random sentence, or not random, but what actually was said and occurred into the prologue. It's pretty nice if that would be the case. Anywho, we are going to the Baphomet cult, so we need to go to the cemetery by the bridge to the left.
Il est drôle.
Que se passe-t-il?
I heard like a loot chest sound.
Pourquoi tout ce vacarme?
Here, but I cannot imagine there's still something here. No, there's nothing here. Alright, I don't know what I heard. Here we go. By the way, there's also a cockade over there that I couldn't get to because I couldn't yet get underground there. But now I will be able to get that cockade. And here we go. I already tried to get in here earlier. But I wasn't allowed in. But there was at that time also a guy behind this door. It was pretty funny.
Ah, a new initiate. We're using the chalices you stole in tonight's ritual. Enter.
Alright, pretty epic. Man, these side missions are fun. They are very creative and not boring fetch quest or anything. They really have like cool stories.
Welcome to the cult of Baphomet.
Thank you.
Sisters and brothers of Baphomet, we here dedicate the life of our beloved sister Jeanne to the glory and power of the wisdom of Baphomet.
We stand together in gratitude to you, Jeanne, for your bravery.
I yield this.
What the hell? What are you doing?
You can't escape. You're mine.
Why is this guy suddenly attacking me? Damn it, I cannot quit or reload the last checkpoint. I'm not sure whether it's bugging out now. I was expecting some very epic ritual or something. What am I supposed to do here? Infiltrate the ritual and eliminate any Templars found there. Kill the Templar cultists. Alright, apparently I just need to fight them off. There's another one. And there's the cockade, by the way. Let's first get that cockade. I tried so hard to get to it, but I couldn't.
The revolution is suppressing the cult of Catholics that has for so long suppressed us.
He who sows the wind harvests a
We
storm.
honor your sacrifice.
Alright, I'm just trying to hear a bit what they're saying for lore and backgrounds and exposition.
This most revered leader keeps making unwelcome advances.
That old goat.
Right, I'm not sure who said that. Yeah, most of them are pretty peaceful. Sorry dudes, I'm an assassin. Had to do it. I'm not really sure whether the Templars are that bad. I really feel like an aggressor currently, but alright, whatever. It's the mission. Jacques de Molay, actually, in the prologue, he really
I'm
was...
concerned about so many Templars joining our society. They're starting to influence important decisions.
I don't see any problem.
Get him!
Anyway, Jacques de Molay, he was like...
On today's menu, traitor du jour in his own blood source. Oh, you were running home, honey. But the dogs are the other way.
Ooh, that was a close call. Anyway, I think in the prologue, Jacques de Molay and his Templars, they were really put forth like the good guys. Alright, let's quickly check my health. Alright, I'm full health again. So that's good.
Last year they botched the ritual sacrifice.
I took care of sharpen the knife.
Man, I'm not sure whether this is the most decent thing to do, but yeah. Let's just roleplay that these are the worst kind of guys ever. But yeah, they don't really look that bad.
I took care to sharpen the knife this time round.
Oh, by the way, I forgot. They did offer like that girl at the start. So, yeah, they're not kindest people in the world.
Lots of attractive women this year, eh?
Oh!
Yeah, so they are also womanizers apparently.
Lots of attractive women this year, eh?
How can you tell with these ridiculous masks?
Hang about. A real patriots!
Sorry, dudes. But you were the aggressor, not me. I was just sightseeing over here in the catacombs.
You're no patriot! Stop him!
Laissez-moi partir, laissez-moi vivre, je suis une bonne âme, je le jure, laissez-moi la vie.
Right, the next one I will kill with the gun, by the way. I could have taken them out silently from over here. It should be much more
Je vous en prie, baissez
invisible.
vos armes.
I'm actually going around here. Ah, this is the start again. I'm going through this a little bit like an elephant through a porcelain cupboard. Right, what was that all about? Right, did I now finish it? And forgot to turn on the HUD for the ending thing.
Un homme bien étrange.
Yeah, I think that was how we came
The
in.
revolution is suppressing the cult of Catholics that has for so long suppressed us.
He who sows the...
Alright, so probably I completed it. Ah, I have to escape the area.
Wind harvests a storm.
See you later, dudes. Right, and another one completed. Very nice. So that leaves for now on this island not that much. I already did these helix rifts. This is like the social club. Ah, and these are also missions. Alright. Then what I will do in the next episode is do these two social club missions. And these companion missions, why not? We'll do it as well. And then it's more or less wrapped up around here. So that's quite a thorough start of the first island. Yeah, I didn't call it a deep playthrough for nothing. And then afterwards I think I will be doing the cafe theater missions, and then we will continue with the main campaign, I would say. And I still have 15 minutes to go actually in the episode, so let's just do this one quickly, this companion mission, why not?
Encore un disciple de Cagliostro chassant les démons.
Should be close by, somewhere around here. Yeah, there it is. just have to assassinate somebody. Alright, there he is. Seems easy enough. I could have, of course, went to the hiding spot. That would have been cooler, but... Alright, memory complete. Easy does it. And then I can just as well do the other one. Which is a little bit further away. In front of the building with the chimney. Right, that is past the bridge and then to the right and then the chimney. And where am I now? So if this is a church, yes it is.
Didn't half miss you, did he?
Someone must have taken offense.
Pretty cool how people actually get riled up, obviously or understandably, by a body.
S'il continue, il va se rompre le cou. La nouvelle toujours qui n'a pas de gazelle?
Il n'y en aura pas pour tout le monde. Oui, monsieur, pour quelle quantité? Non, le drôle de prix n'est pas négociable. Non.
Par ici. Cet homme passe sa vie. Celui-là, la nuit. Il s'est passé quelque chose?
Sorry, don't mind me.
Vers moi.
Come on!
Vous avez mes plus humbles remerciements.
And there is the building with the chimney.
Ça sent les ennuis.
Escape from Île De La Cité. Assassinate your target. Right? These are easy enough, I would say. Let's try to take him out in a bit of a cool manner, in a stealthy manner.
Et si on se rabattait sur du poisson? Vous venez.
So the best thing would be to get up somewhere so that I can see hiding spots. What I always see. I need to get into a hiding spot before he gets there.
Where's he gone? Oh, why is there never a guard when you need one?
Shit. He went to the sides. Don't really see a good hiding spot. Let's just do yeah, a kind of an aerial kill. Easy enough. Alright, that was done in 5 minutes, 2 missions. So the only thing on this island now, except for what this is, heists. You can actually also do heists alone, I think. Usually it's meant for more players, so it's harder to do it alone. But it's apparently very thrilling because it's, you're very overwhelmed, so to say. So it really comes down to cunning and stealth. Templars have looted Notre-Dame and are smuggling the valuables through the sewers under the Hotel Dieu. Recover the artifacts. Be cautious, desynchronization will reset the memory. Stay undetected to maximize your rewards. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We will be doing that, the heists, and we will also be doing these social club missions. And after that, this whole part of the city will be done. And then we will continue with the cafe theater missions. I would say, and we also still have to clear out Versailles more, but everything in due time. Man, there's still a lot to do, but actually I don't mind because I'm really looking forward to what cool situations Arno will find himself in. This is really, such an amazing game, I must say. Cool gameplay, great sound design, amazing, unbelievable graphics, nice mini storylines. It is just, for collectible hunters, which I am a pretty big one, cool mechanics with the lock picking and the cockades, lots of collectibles to find. You have the viewpoints, epic openings of the areas. It's just an amazing game in my book. I'm a bit late to the party, like 7 years late, but yeah, at least it runs fine now. Anywho, I will be, I have to end the recording here. We still have a couple of minutes left until we hit the 40-minute cap, but it's just working week. It's already quite late and I have to be a little bit fresh tomorrow, so I will have to call it a night. But tomorrow after work, first thing I am doing is booting up AC Unity again. We will be doing the haste and 2 social club missions, and then continuing with the cafe theater missions over there. Guys, hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next one. And for the meantime, also on behalf of Arno, never forget, always do keep on gaming. See you later.